Hi, this is Scott and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you again how it is that you can prove to yourself that day trading versus swing trading will always show you which one will be more profitable, which one will be more compatible for you as well. So let's get started with that right now. Over the years, I've had an opportunity to have a very unique experience of trading and to be able to come into contact with so many different people who are trading, learning to trade, and many of them trading professionally. One of the things that I notice is that it seems to be a pretty common belief that a trading strategy should be based on your personality type. And a lot of people would say, well, I have a personality type where I want to do scalping. I just want to do day trading because that's my personality type. And I'm very fast paced. I like to do things immediately and I just can't wait around. I can't wait several hours or a day or two for a trade to happen. So I just want to get in there and get that profit right now. And what I've noticed is that what people really are meaning by saying that is that my personality type is the type that I'm too weak to choose to do what would work the best, because what works the best would work the best for anyone who does it. So if your personality type is the type who chooses to succeed, then your personality type is the type who chooses to do what works best. And that may require a discipline for you to do what goes against your regular comfort zone or your regular personality type. One of the things that really helped me in the beginning was that when I first started trading, I went home one weekend and I had just learned a new development of a certain strategy that I was learning at that time. And then I went back and tested that strategy. That's what I would encourage everyone to do if you haven't tested your strategy on different time periods. So at this time, one of my mentors showed me something that he had been working on and showed me a breakthrough that he had recently discovered. And he wrote this down and was explaining it. And I went home and started to test that. And I tested it on the 5-minute, and I tested it on the 15-minute. And then I tested it on the 1 hour, and lo and behold, the number of winning trades increased substantially from about 50% to 70%. And then when I went to the 4 hour and tested it, the number of winning trades went to about 80 to 90% winning trades. And what I believe is that any trading method will be similar to that. And so that's why I would encourage everyone to test this yourself. First of all, what you want to do is take any trading method and then execute the trades of that trading method on the 5-minute time frame every time there's a trade for about 1 year. And then test it for about 1 year on the 15-minute time frame. And then test it for another year on the 1 hour. And then test it for another year on the 4 hour. Well, if you don't have time to do all of that, it's going to take several years for you to do that. You could just look at a chart and see what it would do in the past by back testing it. Obviously, I'm not talking about back testing would tell you your results. You know, past performance doesn't equal future results. What I'm talking about is to look at a chart and see what's true about normal market behavior and how the market works. Okay, so here's your trading strategy. You know, any kind of a trading strategy, seeing how it works on the 5-minute time frame. You test it, and when you go to the 15-minute, notice if there's anything different about your trading strategy just when you shift from the 5-minute to the 15-minute. And for a lot of people who are focused on the 5-minute and don't know how to adjust the frequencies and just look at all time frames all the time, a lot of times they don't see how what they need to see might just be on the 10-minute. And what a difference there is between the 5-minute and the 15-minute but it's not a set in stone. It's a cycling, shifting thing, as I demonstrate in a lot of the videos that I have made on how to adjust the frequency. But when you take any trading strategy and then you start testing it on the 30-minute, and then you start testing it on the 1 hour, something changes when you start testing your strategies on the 1 hour, and suddenly, oh, now this makes sense. And then when you change it to the 4 hour, all of a sudden everything seems to get really smooth. And although this doesn't solve the problem of what works in trading, you will see a shift just by changing the time frames. I have demonstrated and proven to myself that the solution on what works in trading has nothing to do with going to any time frame and putting indicators on your charts and following whether they're crossing or whatever that is, because I don't do that. But I'm just showing you that whatever strategy you may be using, if you just adjust it to a little bit longer time frame, you will see improvement in your results. People also have this idea that you gotta make money real fast and you can't wait. And that's also one of the biggest illusions. Maybe it seems to be true, but it's actually not. And I've had the privilege of having a lot of experience in our trading group, and one of the things that happened was one day this guy came into our trading group and he was demonstrating how he was using our trading method applied to the 1 minute time frame only, and every day he would just go to the 1 minute and start trading that. And other people were really excited and interested in that, and then everyone started trading on the 1 minute. And during that period of time, we got to see some of the best trading experts were actually doing this, and they were going down there and trading on the 1 minute, and they demonstrated that it is possible, and I know that it's possible to go down to the 1 minute time frame and sometimes end up with 200 pips per day by going down there and trading on the 1 minute time frame. And the people who did this and then were able to consistently sustain success at doing this, each of those persons later told me that it was a big mistake and that they would never trade on that time frame again. But you have to experience it for yourself, so that's why I say go do that. Do it for a few years and then let me know what your results are. But the thing is, what these people discovered is that there is a dangerous addiction where they are not able to get up from their computer and go out and live their life because they think that there's something and they're going to leave some money on the table. And I can look at a chart and see, wow, this market's not moving. I'm in the trade and everything is fine. I'll just go and come back later and do other things, live my life and so forth. But if you're addicted to this extreme short time frame, you won't be able to do that. And you may think that you have a fast-paced personality, but what you're actually doing is you're stuck on a computer with your nose. What kind of a fast-paced personality is that? If you want to have a fast-paced personality, get up from your computer and go live your life. That's what I have discovered, and I'm not really interested in arguing with people about that. You know, everyone can reach their own conclusion, but I would encourage you, based on the experience of myself, based on the experience of many other people that I have known, it has all come to show the same truth, and that is you will make more money, it will be easier to trade, and you will have better results, and you will have a better life if you don't trade on the extreme short time frames, and instead you trade on the medium time frames of around the 1 to 2 hour, including time frames that are above that in your trading strategy as well. If you would like to know specifically what works in trading, go to tradingmastermind.com and sign up for our free series of videos where you will discover many of the things that make the difference between what works and what doesn't work in trading. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.